That's crazy. Then I should have saved it. Cause they said it was I think 2 endings. So we don't speed run this one this time. We don't see what we do. Cause alright, fuck it. We gonna hurry up with this one. Let's go with the one eye look. Now I like this. So we go history. We'll go all this different ones. Alright. We speed running this.
Hey, are you all right?
That's crazy, bro. I thought he was the one. That's crazy. But it was her.
You wasn't even talking to him.
No, that wasn't even me. I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to hang out with him, but she kept fucking ignoring his text. It's her fault. And she got the notification that his threat level was high. Nigga, like, she didn't fucking comprehend that Anthony's level went down. What did you do with Anthony? You fucking hung out with his dumb ass. So the only way to bring it down is to hang out with the person. She kept ignoring this nigga text. You fucked him. You made him go crazy. It's your fault. So now we gonna see if it'll be different in 5.
Pretty nasty spill. Try to get up
Do
here.
something. Alright. Let's go Anthony this time. Let's see what happens. You aren't gonna snooze that alarm the 5th time, are you? Anthony, at the sound of his voice, the clavicle of emotions I felt last night flood back into me. Is he dangerous? The app says so. Am I even safe in my own dorm anymore? Dreamland's closed for the day. Come on, got something for you out here. He sounds just how he always does. I shake my head, hoping it'll clear my thoughts. I might be putting too much stock into the random malware that installed itself onto my phone. Okay. It's curiosity that grants me the strength to emerge from my blanket cocoon outside, despite Anthony lounging on the couch, nursing a drink. Something hot, judging by the little tendrils of steam wafting up from the top of the mug. There you are. Here, sit, drink. I pat my way over to the couch, footsteps muffled by the fuzzy socks, and I take a seat next to my roommate. It's hot. It's hot here. I'll hold the front. You can grab the handle. Anthony gingerly hands me the hot mug of coffee. The mug is small. In fact, I register as my husband brushes against my husband? My hand. Ooh, what the fuck? My hand brushes against Anthony's to secure it. I almost dropped the tiny thing when I feel how hot his fingertips are, near scalding as he holds the mug steady for me. Thanks. I'm gonna need it if I aspire to be anything more than a zombie shambling around a campus today. Anthony lets out an affirmative grunt. As I bring out the caffeinated goodness to my lips, I make a positive noise of my own. This is a pretty good cup of coffee. Like it? It's perfect. How did you guess the right amount of milk and sugar to add? Anthony shifts on the couch. You mentioned your coffee order during one of your post-class rambles. I improvised with that in mind. I think Anthony really paid much attention when I went on about my day. I don't even remember when I told him that little tidbit. Mission accomplished, then. This is delicious. Maybe I can save a few dollars and skip the cafe every now and then, since I have a barista living in my dorm. I can grab some nicer ingredients if you want. Flavor syrups, better grounds, that sort of thing. I think I like that. You might too. I mean, black coffee, a little sweetness won't kill you, you know. Tastes alright, it works. Never needed to try anything else. I make a face. I didn't like it at first either, too bitter. But I kept trying it. Everyone goes crazy for the stuff. I wanted to know why. I found out. Eventually, once you overcome the bitterness, there's all kinds of notes, nuts, chocolate, spices, and they're faint, but they're there. Coffee is complex. Instead of appreciating it, people dilute those flavors. They brute force the bitterness away with sweetness. I think this is the most Anthony has ever said to me, and I want to keep the moment going, but a horrible realization hits me. The fact that you got all this instant coffee is seriously impressive. I still think it's worth introducing you to all the delicious flavors in the chocolate factory, Charlie, but maybe later. Looking at my phone reminds me of how close I'm cutting it before the next class. You might have been right about all that snoozing. I'm gonna have to book it to make it on time for class. It pains me, but I get up from the couch scanning for my book. Wait, you didn't eat? No time. The coffee sustained me, trust. I can almost hear Anthony's eye roll as I race to grab my bag and rush out the door. By the skin of my teeth, I make it to the art class lecture on time. If I didn't have caffeine pumping through my system, I probably would have passed out from the exhaustion with how fast I sprinted onto campus. Professor Lane lets out an exasperated sigh as I enter the lecture hall. Okay. Why is Milo here? Someone's a little tardy to the party. Miss your alarm, or did our favorite brooding doorman reveal himself to actually be a yapping little chihuahua? I can't imagine Anthony as a chihuahua, but no. I mean, as a chihuahua, no. But we did sit and enjoy some instant coffee together for a bit after I snoozed my alarm one too many times. Milo raises the eyebrow, a dumbfounded expression forming on his face. He gave you some bitter burnt sludge and you drank it willingly? Is everything alright in that dorm? Should I alert the authorities or something? Look at him! You can tell that nigga crazy, bro. His eyes keep switching, bro. You should have guessed it that homebrew coffee wouldn't be Milo's cup of tea. I stifled a laugh at the thought. He's such a coffee snob. Not all of us have round the clock access to the $10,000 miracle machine Milo. Besides, I certainly couldn't taste any sludge underneath the cream and sugar Anthony added. It wasn't a cafe quality latte, true, but he made the most out of what we had lying in our dorm. The gesture was sweet enough. Milo doesn't look convinced, but he drops the subject in favor of Professor Lane's lecture. I follow suit, jotting down notes of fresh page on a loose leaf. The use of shadow or negative space can amplify the intensity of light. After I finish my class for the day, I head to the park near the edge of the campus. Most people prefer to study at the cafe or the library. I'm a fan of those spots too, but sometimes they feel a little claustrophobic. Frantic energy oozing from everyone can be overwhelming. There's a chill in the air today, which means that the park will be mostly empty. On days like this, I can imagine the park as a secret oasis only a small handful of students know the way to. I pull out my sketchbook, eager to try out some chiaroscuro style shading myself. A quick scan of the area reveals my subject for the day. A majestic, mythologic willow tree. As I make out to put the pencil to paper, I feel something brush against my leg. I jump from the bench and my sketch pad flies from my hands and thumps onto the grass. The sound triggers another. Some leaves rustling under the bench. A pigeon, maybe, or a rabbit. I lean down to investigate and find a cat. I look for a collar. Let's look for the collar. Did someone lose their cat? Or am I dealing with a stray? I ponder the question as I inspect the cat's neck for any signs of the collar. Nope, no collar in sight. A stray it is then. It might not recognize commands I try to give it.
Have you sent me a friend request? Not an emoji, it's not an emoji.
I'm gonna show my palm to the cat. Alright. As I extend my palm towards the cat, it brittles. I wait a spell before trying again. It looks less alarmed this time around, but it makes no moves to inspect my hand. Okay, maybe we can share the bench then. Me up top and you under there. Does that work for you, little guy? The cat responds with the same steady gaze he gives me this entire time. It doesn't seem keen to move from its leaf bed. Slowly, I grab my sketchbook off of the ground and sit back down, giving the cat as much space as I can. Back to more important business. Drawing a moody willow tree with some flair. It takes a minute to get to the zone, but before I know it, my pencil begins gliding along the surface of the sketchbook like a breeze against the willow leaves. At some point, the cat joins me on the bench and welcomes the company. I stay in the creative flow for who knows how long until the breeze turns a little gentle. Paper in the sketchbook whips erratically and the winds buffet the tree. As if a curtain is being drawn, the willow leaves part to reveal a figure lounging on a hefty branch near the tree trunk. Is that Anthony? I hold my breath, willing the wind to pick up again. Sure enough, it's him. He's lying on the bench, one arm folded above his head, and the other clutching something to his chest. I see gangly wires belong to a pair of earbuds and a sport ball resting at the foot of the tree. He must be listening to some music on his phone. I can't help but wonder what genre he likes. Maybe something grunky, rock, metal, alternative. Or perhaps he's the type to listen to stuff no one would expect, like bubblegum pop. I'm startled out of my rewire when a soft voice breaks through the wind song. I'm sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I figured you heard me coming with all the leaves. I crunched to get to the bench. Mind if I sit? Sure, it's as much property as mine, and there's plenty of room for two. I scoot over a touch and move my backpack to the ground to give Rylee some space. The cat, I discovered, repositioned herself on my lap. Rylee smiles graciously before joining me on the bench. It's funny, sometimes I see you out there as I walk to class. I'm happy to finally caught you when we're both free. I don't know Rylee well yet, but something about the way he tilts his head towards me and how he fiddles with his fingers creates an odd sense of calm within. Weird, because Rylee almost looks ready to bolt away like a spooked gazelle. It's nice. It is all. I like to come out here for inspiration as well. The park is different every time you visit. The subtle yet energetic ebb and flow of nature. The whole society consistently shifting all around us. Almost maddening how nothing here is ever completely how you last left it. We are all endeavoring function. What is this nigga talking about? As artists, our job is to put the pin in the butterfly, to stop time, to halt change, and to capture. Rylee suddenly stops talking, and a realization dawning on him. He hides his face in his hands. Oh gosh, I'm doing that pretentious artist rambling thing again. I really have to rein it in. I'm sorry. I don't mind. I never gave much thought as to why I'm always drawing here. But your take on it makes a lot of sense. Thank you for being kind about it. It's still a jarring thing to do unsolicited. I'll work on it for next time. We sit in a comfortable silence for a few moments, enjoying nature's never-ending. Rylee glances over at my notebook. A figure study, I take it. Might be a sketch. Call it a tree Call a tree a figure. No, silly. I'm talking about the human person you drew. Not the tree they're sitting on. Oh. Would you look at that? I did draw someone in the tree. Have you ever zoned out so hard you drew something and didn't realize it? Happens to me all the time. Part of the fun of looking back through my drawings and discovering pieces I don't remember working on. We share an understanding, giggle at that. Rylee opens his mouth to say something else when a high velocity object hits him square in the jaw. Damn, ouch. Rylee, are you okay? Where did that soccer ball come from? Damn! Bro, I know Anthony did not kick a soccer ball at his chin, bro. They bullying this nigga. My attention is equally split when trying to help Rylee pull himself together and checking to see if more flying balls are headed our way. Should we get you to a nurse? Your face is pretty red. Rylee is interrupted a second time. Sorry, you... Rylee? Right, my bad. I got a bad angle on the ball, swerved somewhere. Anthony glances at Rylee's rapid swelling face. Somewhere it wasn't supposed to go. We need to get some ice on you, like now, before your face swells up. Yeah, I think you might be right. Mind leading the way? I think I'm starting to lose vision in one eye. Nigga, they didn't hit you that hard. You'll be fine. He said, bitch, you ain't going with him. You'll be fine. Swelling should go down in a day or two if you're consistent with the ice. Let up though, and it might come back to bite you. Are you secretly majoring in medicine, Anthony? Nah, just get hit in the face more than most. Rylee's mouth starts working like he's got a retort ready. You should, hey, make a new friend? Anthony gestures towards my feline companion. I think we built a nice rapport. Yeah, cool. Cats are cool. Chill, mellow fellows. Stinging. Why won't it stop stinging? I mentally facepalm. Rylee needs help. Wow, you guys know what time it is. Infirmary time. Bye, Anthony. Maybe put the ball away for today. I give the cat a few last scratches before helping Rylee to the infirmary. After getting Rylee some medical attention and suffering through my evening class, I finally arrived back at my home base for the semester. As I open the door, I'm greeted by the familiar musk of greasy food and the droning static of a talking head coming from the TV. Oh hey, welcome back. There's some takeout in the fridge I didn't finish if you're hungry. Anthony calls out from the kitchen. He hunched over the table back facing me, fiddling with something. Ordinarily, I say your leftovers are your problem, but I'm still a little hungry, even after nabbing some food on campus. I made my way over to the kitchen, fetching the to-go box from the fridge and popping it into the microwave. 1 minute, 30 seconds should do the trick. As the machine's warm light turns on and starts humming, I turn face to Anthony, who has relocated to the living room, back once again, turned to me. Did someone accidentally hit you in the face with a soccer ball too? As if I never let myself get so engrossed into a conversation that I completely miss a projectile flying right for me. A light bulb hums to life in my mind. I grab one of the takeout menus off of the fridge and fashion it into a crude paper ball airplane. With the silent grace of an assassin, I launch my weapon at Anthony. It's a direct hit, right into the jugular. Anthony winces as his hand shoots up to cover his neck and cranes his head to glance at me. Nice shot, sharpshooter. Didn't think you had it in you, and point taken. In this position, I can see that he's got a dirty cloth in his hand. There's a shape of something underneath it. Gonna share what's that you're so focused on over there? I wasn't planning on it, no. The microwave beats loudly. I sighed to myself, spinning around to grab the remains of Anthony's dinner and to join him on the sofa. He shuffles, eyes darting into the direction of his room before landing back on me. Might have been smarter to have done this in my room. I was trying not to freak you out. Don't freak me out. Don't freak out, okay? It's just a prop. Lies. That's totally for sure not an ominous thing to say, but I'll do my best. I steel myself as Anthony removes the cloth to reveal a gun. That's a gun. Yep. Like I said, it's not real or anything. Replicas sometimes look realer than the real thing nowadays. I got it from a film department for a project. A personal thing. Directed study, professional, perfectly harmless to you. I can make sure you don't see it again though, fake or not. I know this kind of stuff can make people not feel safe. You're safe here. For the record, that's not something you should worry about. I don't have any reason to think otherwise, but thanks. So you borrowed a prop gun. I'm curious, why do you have it here? Thought it'd be rude to return it so dirty, see? It holds up a piece of cloth, black stains discolor, otherwise white sheet. Suits collects inside, can damage the gun if you leave it sit there for too long. That thing actually shoots, enough to look realistic. I'm no gun expert, so I take Anthony's at his word. Honestly, the gun is making me a bit nervous. I rack my brain for a topic change. Anthony covers the gun up with the cloth again and wordlessly heads to his room. I relax in the couch. Tone 28th Street, the victim who has yet to be identified. Anthony re-enters our common space. Can't eat? Oh, the leftovers. I should eat some. Hopefully it hasn't gone cold. I think as I bring a forkful to my mouth. 3 wounds in the chest. Area police believe it came from a gunfire. The investigation remains ongoing. Ah, shit. This nigga shooter. The food is ice on my tongue. I barely managed to resist the urge to spit out the cold cardboard rice in my mouth. Contestant number 1, behind one of the 3 curtains is a new car. Can you guess which? Want me to heat that back up? Oh, sure. Probably should have left it in there longer to start with if it got cold that quick. Anthony drops on the reheat leftovers and leaves me alone with the TV. Game show lights up the screen. Anthony must change the channel. That was kind of him. Nigga, that nigga trying to cover up. That was him. Hearing about all the misfortune I was lucky to avoid on any given day makes me go nutty after a while. I try my best to focus on the charismatic show host. Anything to take my mind off of guns and murder. What are you laughing at? Fuck you. Stop! I'm gonna hurt you.
Hey, they want this motherfucking friend request.
Hey, tell that motherfucker to wait, bro. I'm trying to. I already told that nigga. Eventually, I crawled into bed. But once again, see, bro. Bro, let me read, bro.
I ain't did shit.
Yes, you did, bro.
I'm not doing nothing. Read your shit.
Alright, bro. Why are you laughing, bro?
I'm just watching your stream.
Alright, eventually I crawl out into the bed. But once again, sleep rests just out of my grasp. Anthony's faint gun, news broadcast, even Rylee coming over to join me in the park. I can't stop feeling this sensation of danger lurking around every corner. My nerves are wound up so tight I might as well just explode. I start to feel lightheaded and the room seems especially cramped all of a sudden. I head to the kitchen and grab some water. Oh, why is it dark? It's so dark. I make my way through the hall. Before I reach the kitchen, I notice something odd. Why do I hear... Oh, fuck. Why do I hear metal clinking against metal? Almost like someone is trying to break the lock on the front door. I carefully tread towards the noise. You gonna go to the noise? I'm going back in that room, locking the door. My hand fumbles against the wall for the common room light. Got it. In an instant, the room is illuminated, and the sight greets me. The sight that greets me is the last thing I expect to see. Anthony sits in a chair in the middle of the space, handcuffed hands cuffed behind him? Wait, this can't be right. You're kind of sneaky when you want to be. Not that I didn't hear you coming. Your footsteps are light and a little hesitant. Like you almost want to double check each step you take. I don't think I know how to respond to anything happening right now. Anthony cracks a smile at that. Sorry, I wanted to say something, but I couldn't figure out what. Or if I should say anything at all. Though, thought speaking up in the dark might make things worse. I think you're onto something there. I probably should have screamed so loud one of our neighbors would feel compelled to call the police. To help me or just to file a noise complaint. I can't say. The girl in 212B terrifies me. Though I gotta ask, what exactly is going on here? Handcuffing yourself in the dark is a little odd, you have to admit. No argument for me. Couldn't sleep. Insomnia. I had a lot on my mind tonight. The handcuffs helped me think. They help you think? Okay. The lockpicking part, specifically the cuffs, forced me to confront the issue, work out a solution. It's sort of meditative. I guess. That's kind of crazy, but I guess. Anthony pauses for a beat. I decide that my roommate is a little strange. Want to give it a try? Oh, hell no! No. You know what? Why not? Oh, this fucking idiot, bro. He's finna chain you, and then you're finna get tortured. You dumb ass nigga. Alright, fuck it. You know what? Why not? I'm a little delirious and willing to try anything at this point. But wait, you're still trapped in there. Not for long, I solved both issues. Anthony is true to his word. Within seconds, he frees himself from the cuffs. He gets up from the chair and gestures towards it. Your turn. Oh, we're fucked. As Anthony passes the handcuffs to my wrist, the gravity of what I just agreed to hits me like a semi-truck. Oh, now it hits you. Oh, fuck. A wave of unadulterated panic washes over me. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is not panic. You're going all bug-eyed on me. Try not to do that. I'm feeling lightheaded again. Actually, Anthony, I think I'm gonna head back to bed. Try to listen to one of those 10-hour thunderstorm videos. Don't be a baby. You'll be fine. Here's your lockpick. Is this a paperclip? You're a real genius. You'll break out in no time. Oh, fucking good. He pulls up the other chair in the dorm and sits down right behind me. Feel for an opening at the top of the cuff. Stick the pick in there and shimmy around. That's it? You're not gonna walk me through this? I could explain the mechanics to you, sure, but it wouldn't help. Trust your instincts. All you gotta do is listen to how the lock mechanic responds to what you're doing. Take what the lock gives you and adjust your technique accordingly. I can feel the chill of goosebumps behind my neck. Every lock is slightly different, so there isn't one catch-all solution you can use. It's different every time, so you have to learn to solve puzzles by filling it out. I've got no choice but to do as Anthony says. The task proves more difficult than it needs to be because my hands won't stop shaking. Anthony places his hands on top of mine. Breathe. Try to relax. You're not in a rush. You got the lockpick ready. Now try different angles until you feel the shift in the lock. For a short while, the two of us sit in silence as I fiddle with the lock. What are you thinking about? You're working through whatever's keeping you up, right? Kind of. It's hard to take my attention off the lock. Makes sense. You're a beginner. Tell me about it while you work. I can't bring myself to bring up the truth, but if this man wants a rant he shall receive. But there's this guy in my evening class. We've been grouped up together for a lab, and he just won't do any of the work. Okay, she bitching. Guy's a leech, Something metal drops to the floor. Well, you did it. Congratulations, Maya. You picked your first lock. Holy, I picked a lock. I picked the lock off of a pair of handcuffs, with a paper cup. I can't contain my enthusiasm. I spring Off of the floor in excitement, Anthony grins is as big as ever I've seen it. Shame we couldn't solve your leech issue. Who cares about him? I don't want to spend any more time thinking about it. I don't want to think about how cool. I do want to think about how cool that just was. Anthony. What? Anthony lays more praise on me, and eventually we both retire to our rooms. For a while, I'm too wired. Okay. I'm not tripping. Okay. I'm not tripping. For a while, I'm too tired to even think about sleep. But once the winter's high wears off, I finally drift off. It's amazing what a good night's sleep can do for a person. Definitely needed that after everything that's happened in the past few days. I also need a mug of coffee. What the fuck? How did I add an S to that shit? I also need a mug of coffee. Anthony left me on the kitchen counter. The eggs and bacon are a nice touch too. Additionally, the fact that the two sunny side up eggs and a piece of bacon formed a droopy smile face, sealing this morning as one of the greats. My roommate also left me a little note reminding me that skipping breakfast is bad. I tossed that little tidbit into the trash bin before heading out to class. The day's slate of classes were nothing to write home about. Not too boring, but nothing spectacular either. With classes. Ooh, shit. What the fuck? Yeah, hold on. I need something to drink. I'm gonna get some juice this time. Damn. Yeah, my tongue getting dry. Okay. With classes out the way, I began making my way across the quad to retreat my green oasis in the park. En route, I spot a guy I dubbed the leech last night. We make eye contact. My stomach sinks as he bounds over to me. Yo, Art Shark, we gotta talk. There's actually a million things I'd rather be doing. It's what I want to say. What actually comes out is, shoot, I guess. The leech's eyes rapidly scan our surroundings. If I didn't know him, I think he was nervous. Wait a second. Oh no, there's no way. He's not gonna... Huh? I split the stupid lab assignments with you, okay? I think my lucky stars that the worst case scenario didn't just play out. But wait, what did he just say? You what? You're deaf now? I said I'll help out and stuff. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, message received. Good. Now tell your little motorcycle boyfriend to lay off me. Got it? Motorcycle boyfriend. Yeah, he got in that ass. Good shit. I don't mind that. The leech rolls his eyes and smacks his tongue against the roof of his mouth. Man, I freaking did what he told me to do. I don't gotta deal with your brain damage. I see you in class. We got a truce there now. I can only watch as the leech stumps away. Why is everyone being weird around me? Apparently I said that last part out loud as I get a response. A meow from the cat I befriended yesterday. I give him a few good pets before setting down my backpack to fetch something special for the sweet girl. I made sure to prep a little bag of dried fruits last night, just in case I ever ran into my park buddy again. She gobbles up the fruit, stuffing the last few pieces in her mouth before scampering off. As I try to finish my homework assignment in the park, my phone buzzes. It's a text from Anthony. He's asking me to meet up in the quad. Easy enough. The park isn't too far from the quad anyway. A few minutes later, there I am waiting on the curb of the road leading to the campus. As I hear it before I see it. An almost painfully loud rumbling gets closer and closer as the owner of the sound finally comes into view. A motorcycle pulls up next to me, midnight black and twinkling, a rider, face obscured by the helmet. opened a compartment on the bike, and offers me a near identical helmet. I motioned to the rider to take off his helmet. This is definitely Anthony. I don't know anyone else who dresses like the man in front of me, but we need to have a chat first. The rider does as asked, removing the helmet, obscuring his face. Okay. Yeah, you look good. I ain't gonna hold you. You kind of look good. Seeing that clip again. Oh, they put the rose petals and everything. They done cooked. They cooked with this picture. I'm not gonna hold you. Hey, you showed up. Hey, you showed up for a little ride downtown. Nice bike, and maybe I am. One of the first things I bought and paid for on my own dime. A real mechanical masterwork. And maybe isn't a yes. Correct. So I take it you're the one the least called my motorcycle boyfriend. Anthony brows shoot straight up as his eyes widen. It takes him a beat to utter the words clearly confused by boyfriend. That's what he said. That one's got a colorful vocabulary, that's for sure. So you talked to him, got him to magically change his mind about being, well, a leech. Yeah, and pretty much. I ran into him, got mad, and said my piece, and he understood me perfectly. Right. You know what? I won't ask. Thank you for having my back. Whatever you said to him really worked. I owed you a solution to your problem, didn't I? Just following through. He pauses, looking over his shoulder in what I want to say a bashfulness, but it's hard to tell with Anthony. Great. Sappy time over, and now can you grab onto my back and throw on this helmet? Two of us race around town on Anthony's motorcycle, holding his waist tightly. I crane my head to the side to watch the buildings pass by in a blur. We seem to be gaining elevation. Anthony pressure on the gas pedal steadily increases, forcing me to hold on tighter. Anthony's solid. I can feel the way his core muscles flex to hold him steady on the bike. It's a little dizzying. Okay. But I'm saved as the motorcycle finally comes to a halt. I hop off the bike, eager to put a bit of distance between us for a second. We arrived at the cliff edge overlooking the college town below. You can see our campus clearly from here too. Anthony sat down in some grass, leaning back against the bike. His feet dangle over the overlook. I join him, sitting cross-legged so I don't accidentally take a tumble down to the large hill. See that building next to the old admin office? There's a window, 2 of them. Really? 3 floors up, 5 away from the leftmost one. He pauses. The light's on. She's home. My sister, Eleanor. Oh, that's your sister? Ah, no wonder. Okay. My sister, Eleanor, she worries about me. I don't know how to reassure her. I try to give her space. Let her do her job. But I worry too much. I worry too. She tells me not to, but I can't help it. I come up here to worry. We eat dinner together sometimes. I stay with her when she cries in her room. Sometimes I wait for her to turn off her lights and tuck in for the night. Out here, I can be at Symmetry. Symmetry? Okay. Make sure she's safe. He shakes his head, trying to soft off. Sorry, I brought you here so I could enjoy the view. So you could enjoy the view. It's fine, Anthony. You're fine. I can keep you company while you worry. We sit like this until the sun fully retreats from the horizon. I don't know what to make of this evening, but I feel closer to Anthony, and I think he feels more comfortable with me too. We get back to our dorm late, each of us heading to our own dens of respite. I flop on the bed and pop into my headphones and play some music. My jam sesh is interrupted by the sound of the front door clicking open. I jump out of bed. Anthony mentioned doing a grocery run soon. There's some stuff I wanted to add to our list. I almost tripped over myself trying to hustle to the door to catch my roommate in time. Anthony, where are you headed? Grocery run? It's late. Grocery store's closed. I got a meeting with my study group. Don't wait up on or anything. You know how these sessions can drag on. I'll try to be more quiet when I come back. Sure, have fun. Hope your brain doesn't explode. A faint smile, just the smallest turns to his lips. Thanks. At that, Anthony leaves the dorm. I decide to chill in the living room when I realize I forgot to pick up a package in the mailroom on the first floor. I throw up some sweats for the journey, but there's one small issue. The door is stuck. It won't open. The locks aren't on yet. It feels like there's a lock holding the door shut. This is crazy. Am I stuck in here? Is Anthony going to be able to get in or get me out? After pacing around the common area, I decided to kill time to watch some mindless late night TV. Anthony's got to be coming back soon, right? I'm confused. So we got locked in there. Anthony left and then locked our shit up and didn't say nothing. Alright. So we're gonna do the last run with bro. We don't give him we don't give him a chance just for it. Alright, we'll do Rylee. Oh, cool. We saved. All right, bet. All players no longer present murderous intent. Okay, bet. I stare at the screen until it fades black. Whoever's behind this sick joke is telling me that I made the right choice. Are you serious? Can we pick bro? I think that's unfair. I think that's real unfair. Yeah, right. Like that's meant to make me feel better. I tapped once, twice, and the screen lights up. Notification still there. I think about the pancakes Anthony made me, the coffee Milo brought me, the shy smile Rylee gave me. The phone heats up in my hand. I swipe to the left and put it on the nightstand. Murderous intent? Those words linger in my mind. Did it matter who I picked? What makes Rylee any different from the other two? Why is he the right choice? It's all too much for me. I slumped onto the bed, burying my face into the pillow. This can't be tomorrow's me problem. Sleep doesn't. Right. Okay. You already know we gotta see Mans. So happy to see you. How's it going? Are you pulling? No. You sound unsure. I had to think about it for a second. You haven't pranked me? No, not recently, no. His playful grin slips just for a second. Did someone do something to you? What? No, it's just school. Milo's eyes narrow in the way that they always do when he's caught me in a lie. Normally the sight might make me laugh, but now I'm questioning everything. Seriously, it's nothing. I just need a pick-me-up. The wrinkles of his forehead smooth out as he looks over me. Well, you came to the right guy. I'll happily whip you something up. Thanks. Thankfully, he turns away, disappearing behind the counter to make me a drink. I didn't tell him what I wanted, but he's a real good guesser. I try to act normal for the rest of my time in the cafe. It must work because Milo doesn't ask me any more questions, letting me escape just in time for class. I find a seat near the back of the lecture hall, close to the exit, close enough to leave if I needed to. For photography classes, we're focusing on photography class. Supposed to next to him like his empty classroom. Okay. What if he's already there waiting for me? What if he knows I'm scared? What if that's what he wants? The bell snaps me out of my thoughts. I pack up my things slowly, letting the other students file out ahead of me. I know I can't just stand there. I need to keep moving. No matter how terrified I am of him, I still don't know if the list is real or not. This could all be made up. It would be rude of me to leave him hanging. The classroom is empty. I head to the door, leaving. Okay. Are we still on for later? On my way. Okay. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create it. Look at this fine. I love me some Anthony. I'll tell you what.
4.
Yeah. His shoulders are hunched. His head tilted, his lips pressed together in concentration. The sketchbook lies open in front of him. His pencil moves across the page in quick, confident strokes. What is he drawing? Hey, right. His hands slam the page and shut so fast the pencil gone flying. Looking up at me with a wide, startled eyes, his cheeks flushing pink. Sorry, didn't mean to sneak up on you like that. No, it's fine. I was just lost in thought. You know how it is. What were you working on? Oh, just practice sketches, studies. Nothing interesting, really. Can I see? His fingers tighten on the cover. For a moment, I think he's going to say no. It's not very good. I mean, I was just messing around in Rylee. He hesitates, then he flips past the pages quickly. Too quickly for me to catch more than a blur of lines and shadows. He lands on a page, a study of hands in different poses. Hands, they're hard, you know. I can't never seem to get them right. I'm pretty sure that's not the page he was working on, but whatever. He's just a bit shy, that's all. They're really good. Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. His smile is genuine. His shoulders relax, pulling the sketchbook closer to his chest. So, the project? Right, I was thinking. His hands move as he talks faster and faster. He gets excited. And then we could use different mediums for each piece, like charcoal for one, watercolor for the other, to show how our essence changed depending on Rylee. But this nigga chatting. Rylee, you there? He blinks at me. His cheeks are pink again. Let's do it your way. It sounds good. Really? His voice cracks on the word. I can't help but giggle at that. We spend the next hour talking through the details, or rather he talks and I listen. His ideas are good, better than good. He thought about this more than I have, clearly. By the time we wrap up, the class has emptied out completely. I'll walk you back. You don't have to. I want to. He wouldn't know where you live. Because that nigga was second on the list. So, if bro chained me up, I don't know what this nigga gonna do. His voice is soft, but there's something underneath that makes me pause. Something that sounds like insistence. I gather my things. We walk through the quiet campus together. The stars are out, scattered across the sky like speckled white paint. Rylee walks close to me, close enough that our shoulders brush from time to time. We reach my building and he stops at the entrance, turning to me. I'll see you tomorrow? Yeah, take care. He lingers for a moment, then nods and turns away. I watch him go until his figure blurs and I can't see him anymore. It went better than I expected. I'm scrolling through my phone when the message comes through. Today was really fun. I'm glad we're partners. Who's got you smiling like that? What you heard about that though? I look up, he's leaning against my door frame. Against the door frame of his room. Arms crossed. I didn't hear him come out. No one. It's just a project. The project. Yeah, with Rylee, he's my partner. Right, the Sinclair kid. You know him? We met at some point. He pushes off from the door frame, moving towards me. Be careful with that one.
What do you mean by that?
Aw, shit. Anthony warning me? Oh, we're fucked. What does that mean? Nothing. It's just that he can be a bit much. More than he lets on. He holds my gaze a moment too long. Another notification chimes. I glance back down at the screen. Everything okay? Just wanted to check in. Come swing by tomorrow. I'll make you a honey latte. Ooh. See all my hoes chatting with me. I stare at the messages. Milo being exactly the kind of friend he's always been. My hands shake. My hands shake. My heart is still racing from Anthony's words, from everything. Respond. My fingers tap the screen quickly. Don't worry about me. I'm just tired. I'll hold you to that honey latte. Get some rest. I look up. Anthony's still standing there, waiting for me to say something. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. He gives me a nod and turns, walking back to his room. His door shuts behind him with a quiet click. I get a notification, a post from Brutal Honesty. It's always the ones you have the highest expectations for that, huh? Oh, what the fuck? Nope. I'm not even gonna say it. I stepped into the shower. I was fucking up. Hold on. Alright. The steam fogs up the bathroom, and I can stand under the hot water for longer than I need to. Letting it wash over me, letting it drown out my thoughts. Creak. I turn off the tap. Creaking just out the window. Clutching the towel to my chest, I wait, listening. The water dropped from my hair onto the tile floor. I don't hear it a second time. What was that noise? My heart pounds harder. I peek through the blinds. I don't know what I thought I would have seen. I don't know what I could have been. There's nothing there. I wake to an empty apartment. Anthony's door is open when I pass it. I try not to read into it. I should have been making him into something he might not be. A pile of warm toast is on the kitchen counter. He must have prepared something for me before he left. My phone buzzes. Hope you Hope you slept well. I spent the whole night looking up references for our project. So excited for class today. See you soon. I read his messages, a smile tugging at my lips despite everything. He's cute. That's the word that comes to mind. I said that. Cute in a way that makes this all seem too absurd. I grab a piece of toast from the stack, munching on it quickly as I gather my things for class. I had to check my phone again. No new notifications. No Brutal Honest post. Just Rylee notifications sitting there. The walk to campus is different today. Students mill about between buildings, laughing, talking, and the sunlight shining brighter than yesterday. It's different. It's peaceful. I don't feel my heart sinking that much anymore. Rylee comes out of the art building, sketchbook tucked under his arm, head down. He looks up and his eyes sparkle when they find me. Want to hang out? Want to get lunch together? My treat. Sounds good. He falls into step behind me. Beside me. I'm tripping. Chattering about class, about the project, about some artist he discovered online whose work he wants to show me. He seems to have opened up to me about after our meeting yesterday, like he doesn't need to hide. I listen to his light chattering, giving him short replies whenever he waits for me to answer. We find a spot in the food court and Rylee insists on paying, swiping his card before I can pull out my wallet. You didn't have to. It's a thank you for everything. He grins at me and my heart flutters. Aw shit, we catching feelings. He's off again, spilling ideas spilling out. Color theory, composition, the different ways artists capture the same subject. What we can do with our project that's never been done before. I find myself smiling, watching him ramble. It's easy to forget in moments like this that anything is wrong. The light that hits your face when you're sitting by the window in visual fundamentals. I've been trying to capture it in my sketches, but I can never get it quite. His sketches. I give him a look and he stops himself. Cheeks flushing, his eyes dart away. I mean, it's something I noticed. We could reference it for the project. You've been sketching me? Yeah. He lowers his head further. No, I mean, yes. But not like it's just practice. His words trip over each other, his face growing redder by the second. He's gripping his sketchbook so hard, his knuckles are white. I'm flattered. You are? I think back to the sketch I pieced together a few days ago. How long has he been drawing me? Yeah, next time, just tell me before you draw me. I will. He laughs. He ain't gonna tell you shit. He gonna keep drawing your ass. I can see them. Can I see them? The sketches? They're not finished. I want them to be perfect before I show you. Rylee. Soon, I promise. I just need to get them right. I notice the way his fingers curl tightly around the edge of his sketchbook. The way he glances at me when he thinks I'm not looking. What's in there that he doesn't want me to see? The cat's out the bag, yet he's still being so secretive. He changes the topic after that, going back to the project, talking faster again, hands moving again. I try not to follow, try not to focus on his words, but my mind keeps me from wandering away. To how he reacted when I asked about the sketches, to the list. Always the list lurking in the back of my mind. What's wrong? I blink. He's leaning forward, face close to mine, concern written across his face. Features.
Crazy, okay with being the second option.
What do you say?
Crazy. He's basically crazy. He's okay with being the second option.
He is. I'm not finna hold you. Like, but I'm telling you, he finna chain me up. I'm not finna hold you, cause you missed it. If you just now coming in, you missed that shit. Last time, so we talking to this red nigga, a childhood friend. That nigga chained me up in my dorm room, bro, and killed my roommate. And he said, it's just gonna be me and you now. We dealing with some crazy motherfuckers, so I want to see how this went in. I'm not gonna hold you. Sorry, I'm just tired. We can stop today if you want to. No, it's fine. I want to keep going. He studies me for a moment, his eyes almost knowing. Then his soft smile returns. Let's go to the cafe. Some caffeine might help. I know you go there sometimes. How does he know that? You see that? You peeped. I know you just peeped it. Hell no. That'd be nice. So we finna, and then now we finna mix up the other hoes. That's the rule number 1. They ain't different area codes. Don't mix them up, bro. The sun is starting to set, painting the cafe windows in shades of orange and pink. Believing that I'm fatigued, he's quieter. I notice how he's holding back, how he's doing his best not to bother me. I'm not used to his silence. He's timid, sure, but he's been more talkative whenever he's with me. I don't think I'll ever get used to his silence. Somehow a part of me hopes that he started talking again. The doorbell chimes a soft, bright tune. The cafe is warm, humming with a murmur of students and the hiss of espresso machines. The air smells of cinnamon and coffee beans with the window slightly fogged up, like it always has. I slid into the booth with Rylee next to me, closer and closer than he needs to be. He's already pulling out his sketchbook, flipping to a fresh page, his leg bouncing under the table. My eyes drift to the corner. Milo is there, wiping down the machines. He glances up when we enter, then looks away. Oh, damn, Milo, what's wrong? Why you ain't saying hi? So he hesitates, worried about my exhaustion. I worry that he'll go too far with his chattering. He's worried about me. I'll listen to any ideas you have, so don't hold back. He gives me a slight nod, reassured. I was thinking, you could use something that feels you. Huh? What?
Feels you up.
No, hold on. Not really what you're comfortable with, but what you're drawn to. Okay. Honestly, never really thought about it that much. You must have something you love, something that makes you feel, I don't know, whole. His eyes are fired up with passion. He gazes into mine. Nothing coming to mind. Oh, no worries. We'll figure it out together. How's the project coming How's the project coming along? They go Milo. Hey, now this Milo that I'm talking about, that chain that's in the dorm room. He fine though. You know what I'm saying? But I'll let him do it to me. I ain't gonna hold you. Milo standing over us, arms crossed, an easy smile on his face. His eyes are fixed on Rylee. Oh hi. Oh hi, wow. Hi Milo. He was relaxed a moment ago, comfortable. Now he looks anxious. It's going well. We just planning out our pieces. You know, Milo sits across from us, settling into the booth. Sounds interesting. You're an art student, right? Rylee gives him a nod. His shoulders tensing further. It's odd, but Rylee looks a bit starstruck. I've seen your work around in the student gallery. You got talent. Oh, thanks. Hey, are we witnessing boy love or something? I ain't gonna hold you. He scratches at his fingernails.
You're going for every guy you see.
Hey, if they fine, I gotta yell. What's wrong with that? I mean, shit, it ain't every guy. It's just all of them fine. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't.
It's okay though.
He scratches at his fingernails, not knowing what to say. How about checking out the lecture series next week? We got a guest speaker, a whole thing on... Okay, whatever. He leans back, his arms along the back of the booth. It'd be good to meet some new people. Rylee's eyebrows furrow. Why would I be interested in anyone else? Uh-oh. His wording throws me off. The way his tone dropped all of a sudden, as if Milo had insulted him by insinuating that he should spend time with another person. That was there a few seconds ago, vanishes. I don't recognize what's taking place. What's with that look? Suit yourself. He stands up, brushing off his apron, and his eyes meet mine for a second. Let me know if you need anything. Before I can respond, he's gone. Back behind the counter, leaving Rylee and I alone. That was kind of weird. You know Milo? I had no idea that they knew each other, but if what just happened is any indication, they definitely met at least once before. Once before that I was never aware of. Now that I think about it, I don't really know much of anything about Milo's personal life. He's always so focused on me. Two of the people on the list, two of them who happen to recognize each other. This doesn't feel like a mere coincidence. A buzzing starts under my skin, an uncomfortable feeling that only builds as my mind begins to spiral. It's only broken by Rylee's reply. I almost forgot I had asked him a question. Not really, sort of. We know each other. He's always checking on you, isn't he? Always making sure you're okay. His tone is empty on the warmth that's usually there. Yeah, he is, but I see him hovering around you a lot. Okay. And after classes, at the cafe, it's not hard to not notice. Okay. Oh, what's your problem? The fuck? Alright, Rylee. You stepping out of place, nigga. Hey, there's a tier list. Milo number 1, you on the 3rd. You my little side hoe, you know what I'm saying? You my little art side hoe. Don't be talking shit about Milo. I ain't gonna hold you. His words make me nervous in spite of everything. I feel I need to defend Milo on the off chance that the list is just an elaborate prank. Milo is just some goof I grew up with and nothing else. He would never be a danger to anyone. I cling to that thought and let it carry me back to my conversation with Rylee. He's known me for a long time. We grew up together.
New comment. Blonde hair is better though.
What? No, you did not just say that. Blonde hair is better. I'm finna prove you wrong so fucking bad. Wait till we see the end of this shit. If that nigga crazy like Milo, and if both of them are crazy, I'm gonna choose Milo. But if he not crazy as Milo, you might be right. Might be. You might be right. Right now, it's not looking into your favor. Cause he on my dick. He on my dick. He keep drawing me without my permission, even before we met. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep that in mind though. I'm glad you have people who care about you. Or he says, his voice sounds distant. Not like he's offering compassion, but more so like he's reading from a textbook. Me too. Hey, and now you have me. No need to rely on Milo all the time. See that? He's trying to put a little distance between Milo. You ain't finna... Nah, that's my first thing. That's my boo thing right there. He smiles, but it doesn't reach his eyes. His hand finds me, fingers stretching around my wrist. I can take care of you better than he can. Whoa! Rylee, what you talking about, Rylee? Sir. See, Rylee, what you think you is? Like I said again, you a side hoe, Rylee. See, you like Rylee, you can take him. Go ahead, you can have Rylee. I don't care about Rylee. I need Milo. What? That's crazy he said that, though. With a straight face, too. That nigga ballsy. My mouth is dry. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what it means coming from him with his name on that list and his sketchbook full of secrets. Rylee, he pulls away.
New comment. You have terrible taste in guys.
That's crazy. Bro. Rylee, bro, Milo didn't even do nothing bad, bro. Like, okay, my question is...
Wasn't he the first one to put you in the closet?
This nigga's finna trap me too. Do you hear how he's talking to me?
He really said, wants you.
But I don't want him.
So that's what I'm saying. So technically they right. Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. I will say this. What do you like about Rylee? I'll wait. I'm gonna keep on going. But as soon as your comment, I'm gonna hear it. And I'm gonna respond to your comment. But you gotta tell me what you like about Rylee. What makes him better? Yeah, we're not even putting Anthony into the competition. I bet you missed that one. Anthony got a motorcycle, tattoos, everything. That nigga look fine. And we got Cal. You missing out on niggas. And you pick him. I need your response. You got 5 minutes. Anyways, he pulls away out of the booth before I can finish. It's cold out. You need something warm. I'll get you a drink. He heads towards the counter and I'm left sitting here, heart pounding, watching him talk to the barista. He glances back at me once, twice, 3 times, checking to make sure that I'm still there. Damn! When he comes back, he's carrying 2 cups. He hands one to me and then the heat seeps through the cardboard, heating up my palms. The cafe doors swing shut behind us, the cold air hitting my face. I pull my jacket a little tighter. The campus is empty at this hour, the building dark. Our footsteps echo onto the pavement. The only sound is the silence. What'd they say?
Everything really, you just like bad boys.
Oh my goodness. You know what? You right. I give it to you. You right. I'm not saying he ugly or nothing. I said I gave him a compliment. I said he cute. But you right. You right. I'm not finna. Man, you right. Is it bad? Like, come on. It ain't that bad. Like, they just look good. That's it. They just look good to me. That's it. The drink is sweet. The way I like it. He bought it for me without asking what I wanted, just like Milo does. See? He act like fucking Milo anyways. What are you talking about? The fuck? Alright. I'm tapping too fast. See, you making me mad, bro. Alright. I like this. Being with you, working on something together. See, my game self don't even like his ass. I said, I mean, it's hard for me to talk to people, but with you, it's like I can just be me. I glance at him, his face lit by the soft glow of the streetlights. You're pretty fun to be around, like Rylee. Really? I like how passionate you are about your interests. You don't find me annoying? I know I tend to ramble on a lot. It's cute. He ducks his head, damn. But I catch him smiling. I catch a smile spreading across his face. His hands come up to hide it, but it's no use. If you could create anything, what would you make? Create? Art. We're too busy with assignments and practice and all that. What if we had time for our own work? I take another sip of the drink, savoring the taste of sugar on my tongue. Something about how it feels to be alone. I used to feel that way too. He tucks a strand of hair behind his ear. Before I found something to focus on. Your art? Art helps, yeah, but not the same as having someone who sees you for who you are. We walked together in silence. I noticed you really seem really anxious lately. I pause. Avia, is there something on your mind? I should tell him about the list, about Heart Echo, about everything. The words are right there on the tip of my tongue. But I can't. You can tell me. I'll keep it a secret. What'd he say?
Oh, he's so sweet.
God. Fucking dick rider. You're a dick rider. You know that? You're a fucking dick rider.
Why they gotta be a dick rider?
They dick riding right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
Because they don't like the shit you like.
You know what? Let me get to this ending. I'm finna power through. Keep on playing. Keep on playing me. I'm gonna press through everything.
He's a solid looking guy, bro.
I'm not saying he ugly, but he not better than Milo and Anthony and Cal. All three of them.
So you okay with dying, but they just gotta be fine.
He not gonna kill me. Milo wasn't trying to kill me.
Yes, he was. He
wasn't.
Chains,
he just chained me in there so he could spend time with me.
Oh, girl, get the fuck. No fucking way you just said that.
I was ignoring his text for like 3 days.
So, are you telling me if I change you in a room with a menacing grin?
But it was a sexy grin. It was a sexy look down, menacing grin. It wasn't like, no, I'm gonna kill your bitch ass. And I got a knife in my hand.
He chained the door.
He did. Now that was extreme. Milo, you ain't gotta change the door. You just gotta call me. I got you.
He did.
You just gotta talk. You gotta calm him down. He was just mad that I didn't text him back.
You gotta calm him down.
You gotta calm him down, bro.
Yeah, you bad, bro. You terrible.
I'm bad.
Yeah, you terrible.
My bad. You know. Dang, he gone. All right. He's standing here like he's waiting for something, for me to say the right words, for me to give him what he's been waiting for. You don't trust me, do you? It's not about trust. Then what is it? I look away. Nothing. Forget I said anything. For a moment, he's quiet. His fingers curl at his sides. I'm sorry. I glance over. He's not looking at me anymore. His hands shoved into his pockets. I get excited and then I push too hard. I do that. He looks down at his shoes. He kicks a loose pebble, watching it skip ahead of us. I'm not good at talking, but I'm trying for you. I really just want to understand you better. You don't have to tell me anything you're not ready for. But can I still walk you home? His fingers peek out of his sleeve, fidgeting with his hem. I like being around you. If you want to walk alone, I get it. He starts to step back, giving me room. You can walk with me. Are you sure? I don't want to make you uncomfortable. You won't. He offers me a smile, the same smile he gives when I compliment his work. It's hopeful. I'm happy to hear that. He follows me to my apartment door, making sure I return home safely. Good night. He gives me the sweetest smile, the smallest wave, and leaves me be. He doesn't look back. Good night, Rylee. The hallway is quiet. I fumble for my keys at the door. My hand's clumsy. I find it. I fit it into the lock. I push open the door. I'm barely through when I stumble, reaching to grab for the wall, but my fingers are slipping. My head is pounding. See? Hold on. Alright, let me hear the comment. But watch this.
Yeah, you just got it.
What he say?
Milo is ugly. Or I think that's how you spell it.
You said he's ugly?
Dario, your reaction is crazy.
The disrespect. How dare you say that? Hold on. But watch this. You see your little nigga? I think he put something in our drink. Watch this. You see this? Bro, soon as we came in the door, we said our heads hurting. Guess who put something in our drink? Rylee. Watch this. Footsteps approach from behind me. You know who was behind us earlier? Rylee, watch this. Echoing throughout the quarter. Turn around. But my body doesn't listen. Nigga, I can't even move my body because of this nigga. Milo didn't drug me. You know what I'm saying? That nigga drug people. My legs buckle beneath me. I fall, but I don't hit the ground. Hell no, I told your ass. See? You typed to fall for this. You want a nigga to drug you, don't you? See? Look at this shit. Shh, I got you. Oh, hell no. He's holding me, his arms around my waist, keeping me upright. His breath, oh shit, his breath is warm against my ear. His face is close to mine, so close, too close. I've got you, I always have you. Hell no. I can't keep my eyes open. The world is spinning, tilting, falling away. I try to push myself. I've tried to push him away, but my arms won't budge. My legs won't hold me. My body isn't mine anymore. What the fuck? What the fuck did you get me into, bro? He carries me to the bed, being gentle as he can, gentle despite everything. The mattress dips when he sits beside me. His hand brushes the hair from my forehead, fingertips tracing down my cheek and my jaw, the curve of my neck. Oh, hell no. Oh, I wanted this for so long. Bro, you see what you got us into? Trusting this man. He was lying to you. All that nice shit he was on. Fake. Fucking fake. Oh, look at him. Bro, he's finna... I gotta say it. He's finna assault you. Oh, shit. This is you now. This ain't me no more. This is you. We playing you. You fell for it. All the shyness is gone. Burned away by desire. You're just to just be with you, to have you all to myself. I try to call out for Anthony, for anyone. My tongue feels thick. What'd he say? Yup, what'd he say? I wanna hear it. What'd he say?
I swear, okay. I guess I'm just summing up with this.
Mm-hmm.
I still stand on my comment. You have horrible taste in guys. It's sad.
Well, you know what? You have horrible taste too. You're in the same boat as me. You fell for this, and now you're finna get fucking. You're finna get it. You're finna get it, buddy. I'm not finna hold you. Try not to call out for Anthony, for anyone. My tongue. Okay, I read this. There's no need for that. I'm right here for you. He gently strokes my head. It should be soothing. It should be comforting. It's what he wishes it to be. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of everything. You're mine. You'll always be mine. From the first moment we met, from when we bumped into each other, I knew you're mine to love.
Blonde hair still looks better.
You know what? With glasses off, he do eat. I'm not in those. I'm with you. He do look fine. Actually, I might have to get a screenshot with him. Eyes. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta get a screenshot of him with eyes. He look cute. Hey, good shit, bro. We got our hero, Anthony. Yes, sir. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck Rylee. We got Anthony. That's our main nigga number 2. What the hell are you doing? Anthony beat this nigga ass. Rylee hands freeze in my hair. I was just, get out now. You don't understand. This is your only warning, Sinclair. Get out or I'll make you. I hear footsteps, a sharp inhale. Thank you. A sharp inhale, the rustle of fabric. She's mine. You can't just... She's not yours, and she never has been. Everything is muffled, distant. A crash, a thud, a grunt of pain, another crash, glass shattering. Everything goes quiet. Oh shit, what you do to my nigga Anthony? Okay, Anthony's still alive. Cool. Amia, can you hear me? Stay with me. Darkness, light bleeds in, but pulling me under. Amia. Oh my goodness, no! Yeah, we need the full game.
Never mind, black shirt is better.
See? I told you. See, we got similar tastes. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Dang, that's crazy. That's wild, bro. So this nigga's a stalker. He's the chillest of all. But the ending was a little weird though. He still locked me up. But it was. You think so? Hold on. Let me see if I can show you the pictures I got from the. Let me see. I wonder if I can show you. I think I can. Damn. Nope, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna show you the screenshot I got though. Dang, that's crazy. Hold on, I gotta show you the picture then. You not finna play around.
Here over my 1,000x times.
You're so sorry, bro. It made no sense. Let me see, bro. Nah, hold on. I'm finna help you out. Hold on.
Because you so damn. Why that nigga's taste can't be just what it is, bro?
No, bro. I'm trying to find it, bro. Nah, I'm finna go to screenshots. You got me fucked up. What you mean make my screen bigger? Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on, bro. You got me absolutely fucked up. Hold on. Let me pop this screenshot up real quick. Where that? Bro, I won't just open up. I'm finna get mad.
Show me blonde hair, not mine.
Bro, you already seen enough of him. What you need to see him for? I'm trying to prove to you that Milo ain't ugly. That's what I'm trying to prove. That's all I'm here for. Now, yeah, hold on. Let me widescreen this. Now you're telling me. You're telling me that this nigga ain't fine. This don't give you fine when you look at him. You ain't like, damn, he fine. He kind of, he look fine. Ain't nothing coming at you. You don't think this is sexy. Don't mind the chains on the door now. You know what I'm saying? Block that out.
Well, I don't
block it out.
Now, I don't know if this comment was delayed or if it's now, but yes, he is.
Yeah, there we go. I see. I knew I liked you. You just had to get a little push out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had to do, bro. Hey, how long have I been streaming for? Damn, that was 3 hours? Shit. Alright.
See, yeah, ugly.
So, we finished that game. Knees deep. Game fire, I ain't gonna Alright. Next time I stream, Monday, I'm gonna spin the wheel and we gonna find a new one to do since we just finished it. Get the fuck out the way. Like, stop looking at the camera. Anyways. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Deuce.